Hello everyone, I'm Seth with Exotic Motorsports, and this is our 2001 Ford F-150 SVT Lightning with 60,423 miles. In case somebody else wants to point it out in the comments section, yes, there is some dust on this truck. It's a windy day, we're outside, the truck is black. Now that we've identified that, let's move on. It does have some rock chips across the front. Not a severe amount, not anything crazy, but just about what you would expect for a 20-year-old truck. Actually, I won't even say it's that bad. It's not, this truck doesn't look like it's 20 years old, but it does have a few light rock chips across the front. They are not super noticeable unless you get really close. It does have 2 scratches right there. But that's really the only markings that are across the front. It looks really good. Here on the hood, we've got just a couple spots, a few very small imperfections that have been paint matched. They don't stand out very well. Me just looking at the back of the video screen here, the hood looks like a mirror, honestly. It looks great. The rest of the hood is in super good shape. No scratches, dents, nothing like that. Headlights are super clear, no haze at all. They look brand new. Going over the driver's side front fender, badge looks great. Chrome is really shiny and bright. It's not faded or worn out or anything. That badge looks fantastic. Fender looks great, no issues there. Front driver's side wheel. Wheel looks awesome, no rash on that. Driver's side mirror looks great, no rock chips. Well, I'm sorry, there's just a few very small ones, but they're so small and so negligible, I almost went past them. The mirror looks phenomenal. Most newer vehicles don't have mirrors that look that good. Driver's side door looks awesome. Going to the driver bedside. So here on the plastics towards the top, those have a little bit of wear in them. But this is still a truck. It does still get used for truck things, or has at least throughout its life. So it's kind of understandable how that got there. Side step looks great. The actual paint on the side of the truck looks awesome. There's no issues there. Rear driver's side wheel looks great, no issues. Moving around to the back. The rear bumper guard, the plastic area here on the top, looks really, really nice. It looks like it's just mildly sun faded, but just ever so slightly. It's not anything severe. The tailgate looks really nice. We do have a few very small scratches in here, not completely perfect. It's a little more evident towards the top, but it's not anything that stands out. Again, these are very, very, they're micro imperfections, honestly, but I want to disclose absolutely everything about this truck. We're not trying to hide anything. We're not trying to pass anything off for what it's not. But I can definitely assure you, had you walked around the truck yourself, unless you'd really, really been looking for stuff, you probably would never see it. Moving to the passenger side of the bed, we've got some scratching here in the back behind the wheel well. A little bit of scratching on top of it. Kind of continues throughout. That is a little bit noticeable just because of the stark contrast between white and black, but still, even so, it's not that bad. Looks like there might be a little bit of adhesive on the top of here from whatever might have been mounted on top. Pretty easy fix. Rear driver's side wheel looks great. It does have an aftermarket exhaust. Looks like it says Ractive, R-Active maybe. I'm not familiar with the company, but the truck does sound phenomenal. It's very, very aggressive with a very nice, well-rounded deep tone. It's not raspy, it's not deafening. It's just enough to enjoy the truck without the, monotony of the stock exhaust note. gives it a little bit of spice. Passenger side mirror, unfortunately, is not quite as nice as the driver's side. We do have a small little, called an incident there on the side. Not perfect. It does have a blemish there. Something might have happened. Well, something definitely happened. Front driver's side, or passenger, excuse me, front passenger side fender looks really good. No marks, no issues there. Front passenger wheel looks pretty good. Some of the finish on the inside of just that lip right there between the lip and the spokes might be a little bit compromised. No telling how old the coating on these wheels are. But again, that's something pretty nitpicky that you probably won't ever notice. I mean, it's like a 3mm gap between the spokes and the lip. So I will go ahead and walk around the truck from a 1 foot distance to give you a better big picture idea of the overall condition of the truck. Here at Exotic Motorsports, we do these comprehensive walk around videos to give our out-of-state buyers the confidence and peace of mind they need to purchase a vehicle sight unseen if they choose to do so. Walking around a vehicle from a 1 foot distance is a lot more indicative of what you might notice on a day-to-day basis, and help separate the larger, more obvious flaws from these smaller, less significant ones, giving you a better, well-rounded perspective of the true condition the vehicle is in. So hopefully you can see this truck for what it is, and that it is actually a pretty clean Lightning. It does have just a few hiccups across it, but they are few and far between, and the ones that it does have are relatively easy to correct. Looking at the interior here, very nice cloth interior. We've got the kind of gray door panels here with the black accenting. It does have a one-touch express down driver window, regular power passenger window, power locks, power adjustable mirrors, power seats. And these seats are absolutely in just mint condition. They look perfect. They don't look worn or dingy or anything like that. There is just slight amount of wear, fraying right here in the bolster, but I mean, that aside, like, these seats look really, really good for being 20 years old. Like, that is impressive. This is definitely some very good looking interior. Steering wheel does not have any wear on it at all. The interior of this truck is really definitely something to be appreciated. For a vehicle to be driven and be around for this long and be in this condition on the inside is awesome. Turn key. Fires right up, no issues. Sounds so good. Exhaust volume is just right. It's not super loud, not aggressive, not annoying, but you can hear the truck and it sounds great. All the gauges work. There you can see the odometer. Hopefully you can see it while I read it out. 60,424 miles. Aftermarket radio. Has a Pioneer head unit, so you know it is quality. Pioneer makes some great stuff. It does have an outside temperature display and a compass. It does have just one imperfection on the dash there. And we are working on having that corrected before the vehicle is sold. No wear on the buttons. All the buttons look good. It's mad because I started it without wearing my seatbelt. It actually has twilight sensing headlights, which is really impressive for 2001. And my second favorite thing about this truck, it's got hood struts. I love that. This super archaic hood prop trend needs to stop. Everything should have hood struts. So here's our 5.4 liter supercharged Ford V8. That is the heart of this amazing truck. It makes such beautiful sounds. The high-pitched whine of the supercharger coupled with the deep growl of the V8 is a sound that you can never seem to hear enough of. And you are guaranteed to get poor mileage in this truck, not due to the inefficiency of the motor, but doomed by your own desire to listen to the exhaust and the supercharger. It sounds super healthy, goes through all the gears great. It runs and drives awesome. It doesn't stutter or do anything weird. Everything runs and works exactly how it's supposed to. This truck drives excellent. This truck is awesome because A, it's a truck, so it's already practical. You have the bed if you need to move anything around. It's in really, really good condition. A lot of people like to collect these trucks and save them and take care of them. They're incredibly fun to drive. They drive really, really well. They're comfortable and they drive really smooth. It makes for a great daily driver, a great weekend truck, something to take to shows or events. It's just an awesome vehicle to own. So that is our 2001 Ford F-150 SVT Lightning. If you have any further questions, please feel free to check out this truck on our website at exoticmotorsportsok.com. Thank you for watching.